Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the beginning of the year book tag. I'm doing this tag a little bit later, but I just found out about it and I wanted to hop on the train and do this one because it looks so fun. And I love to do tags, and it's one of my favorite reasons of why I was so excited to start my YouTube channel, because I love tag videos. I don't know if you guys love them or not. Let me know. But I've seen a couple people do this video. It looks fun, so I thought I would jump in and also do the tag. So again, starting this later than I wanted to, but better late than never, right? Let's dive right into these questions. I actually haven't prepared anything. I thought it'd be fun to just kind of like get my honest answers. The first one is, how many books are you planning on reading in 2025? So my goal is always 100 books is my goal. I think I set it to 60 this year. It just seemed like that was like a good amount of hitting my goal each each month. But yeah, 100 is the books, how many books I want to read. But it's not really about that. I want to read quality books. So that's the number, but it doesn't really matter about the number. A book you're likely to reread this year. Sweet Dandelion by Mikaela Smeltzer. So this has a different cover, but I love this cover so much. I just love books like this, and I just feel like books like this, we don't really get books like this anymore. I really want to read this and tab it and stuff like that because I love this book. I consider it to be one of my favorites, and I need to annotate it, but I would love to reread this one. I loved it so much. I love the audiobook. It's narrated by Ava Erickson. She's one of my favorite narrators, so yes. A priority read on your 2025 TBR, actually just from this video. It's going up right after this one. So a top one on my list, Metal Singer by Rachel Schneider. I want to read more fantasy this year, so definitely fantasy romance is something that I am committed to reading, but that one I'm very, very excited for, and everyone just goes crazy over the ending, so it makes me really excited to see what the hype is about. Okay, an author you won't be reading more books from this year. Tessa Bailey. I read a holiday romance by Tessa Bailey, and I hadn't read a book by her in a very long time, and I was like, this is why. I just don't enjoy her books, and I'm trying to make fetch happen, and fetch is just not happening for me, so I don't think I will ever read a book by Tessa Bailey. I think that I just need to stop because I don't enjoy her books. So no more Tessa Bailey for me ever. So no more Tessa Bailey. Is there any other authors I can think of? I don't know. I feel like I've stopped reading Sophie Lark, and there's no reason because of it. It's just haven't heard of anybody reading something by her and just absolutely loving it. So she's an author that I'm like, yeah. So for me to go from like loving her Mafia series to not reading her at all is kind of a big deal for me. So I don't really gravitate towards her books anymore. But I haven't stopped like reading her. It's just she hasn't come out with anything that sounds really interesting to me. So yeah, I kind of answered it and then I added on to it. Something new you want to read, new genres or tropes. Historical fiction. I really would like to try to read historical fiction. I think that could be enjoyable for me. And literary fiction. Those are two for genres. And tropes. Dark romance. I want to read more dark romance, but I want to read good dark romance, and I'm going to have to read more backlist books to do that. So, because I just don't think there's that many good dark romances out there anymore. So yeah, I want to read more dark romances this year for sure. Okay, a popular book you want to read. I haven't read Bourbon and Lies yet by Victoria Wilder, and I know that this one went crazy on social media and stuff, so yeah, this is what I'm gonna say. I want to read this one, and it is very popular. Most anticipated 25 book release. There's a lot. Deep In by Ali Hazelwood, First Time Caller by B.K. Borson. I'm actually reading that one right now. Kennedy Bryan's newest book. I'm so excited. The second one wasn't my favorite, but I do think this one is going to be really good. That's all I can kind of think of at the top of my head right now, but there's more. It's just that it's easier to know with trad than indie. So yeah, those are like some books I'm really excited for. Goal for 2025, just to read more outside of romance. I love romance, but I just found myself getting into a lot of slumps, and it's because I was reading romance like back to back to back, and I used to be able to do that, but I can't do that anymore. And like it's taken me a long time to admit that to myself and accept that. So it's okay that that's the situation that I'm in. I just need to accept that and add more genres and things to my list. A series you want to read this year. There are so many that I want to read this year. I want to read, is it the Dark Verse series by Runex? I want to read that series so badly. I want to read The God of Wrath, like those books by Rena Kent. I want to read those. There's a lot of fantasy series, romance series that I want to read. Academy. I would like to start the Zodiac Academy series. I'm nervous. I don't know if I'm gonna like those. There's more. That's all I can think of at the moment. Your auto-buy authors going into 2025. So Hannah Bottom Young, Tara DeWitt, Catherine Cowles, Elsie Silver, BK Borison, Carla Sorensen, Liz Tom Ford, or Liz Tom Fordy, Emma Scott. I don't know if she's gonna have anything come out. I didn't read her release she came out with last year, but I'm going to. Jennifer Hartman, because she has a release that I'm excited for. I did not mention that, but I'm excited for that. Yeah, those are good. Those are like my go-tos. If they come out with anything, I read them always. Show adaptation you're excited about this year. I'm not sure about the ones that are coming out this year. But there are some coming out. Like I know Anna Huang series is coming out. I know we're gonna get Ella Kennedy's series coming out. I just don't know when those are coming out. I don't think we're getting any this year. I could be wrong, but I don't think we're getting any this year. So I can't think of any this year. If there are any, let me know. Sequel you are anticipating. So all this excitement about Onyx Storm has me hyped. It's not a sequel, it's a third book, but I haven't read Iron Flame. So I need to read Iron Flame, which makes me nervous because I started it and I was like, I don't want to read this. So Onyx Storm, I am excited to get to that one. So, and I need to go ahead. I'm feeling it. I think this week I'm going to read Iron Flame. I just kind of feel it brewing already. I need to read like Quicksilver so I could be excited for the next one and stuff like that. There's a lot of books in the first series that I need to read to get me excited for the next one. But I'm going to go with that one, and I'm cheating with Rebecca Yara's because I haven't finished it, but I'm cheating. Bookish things you're leaving in 2024. Not DNFing, even if it's ARCs and ALCs. I really don't like to DNF those. And I don't DNF ALCs because that's a lot of money that goes into those. But I'm gonna start doing it. It's okay if I'm not in the mood to read. There's a difference between being in a book slump and just not wanting to read. So I think I need to understand the difference between those two. And if I don't want to read, I'm not going to force myself to read, and just the basic stuff. But just having fun, bringing fun back to making content and reviewing books and things like that. Has your reading taste evolved from last year? So definitely wanting to incorporate new genres, and I was struggling with that last year, like I said, because I'm a romance reader and I just felt like I was like cheating on romance or something, and I'm not. Like it's okay to read other genres and to incorporate more genres. So my reading tastes have definitely changed, and I'm definitely know what I like and what I don't like, but there are still things that I will try, especially if it's written by a trusted author. So there's a lot of different things going on there. Booktube creators who inspire you. There's so many. Of course, I have to start out with Jess from Piece of Books, Tori from Novel Life, Jess from Honest Fiction. She's so creative and I enjoy her content a lot. Ava, my best friend Ava. She's like always on it with her videos. McKay inspires me. She's also anyone who's like consistent and creative, they inspire me for sure because I'm working on that. Yeah, those are just a few, but there's so many good ones. Then there are some that I watch that aren't romance booktubers that I just love enjoying. Like Books and Lala, she's so creative. There are so many creators that I love to just enjoy and watch that don't necessarily read the same genres that I do. And then last but not least, something you want to say to anyone wanting to start a bookish account. Just do it. It's so much fun, and you can do TikTok is kind of like up in the air. I guess TikTok is staying around. Book Talk, and there's Bookstagram, and there's BookTube. There's so many different places where you could just talk about books, and that's all that it's about at the end of the day. And it's fun. Just have fun with it. It's fun having this hobby, and then you put on top of that being a content creator. And I just inspire anybody, just want to encourage anyone to do it if you want to. It took me a long time to start my booktube channel, and it's not scary, and it's so fun, and I wish I would have done it way earlier. So just do it if you want to do it. And there are so many people you can reach out to ask questions about. And yeah, okay, that's it. I'm gonna stop talking. We got through this without any prep. I think I did okay. I feel like this was kind of boring and anticlimactic, but you know. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Please let me know if you all are all tagged. If you're watching this, you're tagged to do this video. I would love to know your answers below. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.